Headline, Starlight.
Tarleton, however you say their name. I'm
I'm
sorry.
going Valley.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Go back. Zoe, who do you got?
Tarleton. I got
No. I'm picking before you because I don't. I'm picking for you. No, offensive line to stop UAPB. I want to say it. I think they got the talent. I just don't think they got it at the O line. So I got peanut butter.
Oh, dear God.
Zoe, the floor is yours.
I got peanut butter under 7.
I got PV too.
Oh my dogs. I got Andrew Body.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I don't want to pick FAMU because I'm dealing with these people down here, so I'm taking Jackson.
Privileges.
But all 3 of them may be out due to injuries. Yeah, Shador got the shoulder injury. Shiloh was the
Shiloh would been. I ain't seen him practice nowhere during this all fall camp. So I really wasn't looking forward to him playing.
Because I don't know if he had a tear or a sprain, but he had some surgery over the summer. And then Travis got a high ankle sprain or something like that. Mm-hmm. He been in the boot since media day, and they say he slowly. I think he just got back to practice this week. Also, that's what I heard from other people. But I'm picking FAMU, and the one reason why is their quarterback Noosa. That boy, that's a bad boy. That's all I can say.
Foot race, and you can trim that lead to we can talk about a little closer. That'll count. Back shoulder late.
And it looked like there may have been MDSU 4 Alcorn, 3 Southern, 2 Jackson State, 1 Grambling State.
This is Mo time.
See what had happened was.
See what had happened was. Yeah. Free Agency Sports Blog, we back week 3.
Starlight.
Finally got us some NFL football. We had a hell of a, what was it, Labor or Memorial Day weekend?
Labor Day.
It don't even matter. I don't even care. Labor Day weekend. We got Mo back, we got Zoe, and we got a special guest whenever they connect to their audio, but we're going to keep it rolling. Mo, Zoe, how y'all feeling this week? Or after last week?
You know, I'm excited. Number one, SWAC football is back. I think that there were a lot of lopsided scores. We'll get into that a little bit later, but I just think that it was a very interesting weekend. That's the word I use, interesting. It was a very interesting weekend. Zoe?
See, what had happened was...
Tell your truth, brother. Tell your truth, my brother. Tell your truth, my brother.
It was a lot of letdowns and just, whew. I got to shake back this week.
Tell your truth, my brother.
That's all I can do. Man, I put my faith in the wrong people.
Tell your truth, my brother.
I ain't gonna say faith. That's kind of a strong word.
Tell your truth.
I put my gut into the wrong people.
Tell the truth.
Shine the devil.
Family. We learn a lot of things. Family, you gonna family.
Tell your truth.
I'm not disappointed in my grand fam. It's still we gonna be all right.
Tell your truth.
Only come out with 4 losses.
Tell your truth, my brother. Tell your truth, my brother.
It sounds like him caught up, man.
Tell your truth. This is your time to shine.
Yeah, it sounds like him caught up, man.
Tell your truth. Tell your truth, my brother. But we ain't gonna let Zoe tell the truth all the time. We still got bold position by Zoe, so we'll let them tell more truth at the end. So, but we're gonna get this thing rocking and rolling whenever Jessica Carr connect her audio. I know she sees us, but it's all good. So everybody played this weekend. We saw everybody. Who want to go first about this weekend?
I'll go. I'm just gonna jump right on in because I
Ladies
know
first. Ladies first. Go ahead,
the
Mo.
game of the week, well, the weekend that everybody was really looking forward to was played on Sunday. It was Jackson State and FAMU. Now, personally, I can't say that it was a game. It was something.
It was hyped good.
Huh?
It was hyped up real good.
It was really, really hyped. You know,
it was a good hype.
Even with Jackson State with their crisis going on, Jackson State came out, they dominated, and whew, I know on last week, I'm sorry, Zoe, you know you my trigger finger, but Shadur, is that how you pronounce his name? Shadur?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't think that injury, whatever it was, slowed him down because through them first 3 quarters, the boy was phenomenal. Like,
Man.
he put up numbers, and I can truly see why he has his
15 for 15. He didn't. The first drop pass didn't come into the third quarter.
And if I'm not mistaken, didn't he have like over 500 yards passing? I'm not sure.
Yeah, they talked about it on Undisputed this morning.
Yeah.
No, excuse me, Monday. Excuse me, Monday morning. But my bad, Mo. This your time. Go, Mo.
Yeah. So you know, I think that they did a great job. I expect FAMU to be more competitive. They could have played somebody else in the conference if that's the way FAMU was gonna come out and do it. I don't think FAMU. They might well have been playing who they played in them playoffs last year that they got beat to sleep by.
Southeastern. Was it Southeastern? Yeah, it was Southeastern.
They actually scored, so yeah.
So I'm like, at this point, I didn't see any improvement from then to now. Like, you had all these players come in, but you went out there, doing that game, and even with you having a warm-up game, you still came out and you looked like, is it inappropriate to say hot garbage on the vlog? Is that inappropriate?
Mo, after you joined last season, I mean, we was rated PG to R as soon as you got on. So we was PG. We was PG, then you got on and we became
bad,
R.
like really, really bad. And Jackson State played them like they was a peewee squad. So at one point, I'm gonna skip ahead to Bethune. At one point they were leading over the U, and then the U did what the U does, and you see what the score was to that. So those that are in Valley, they didn't play too bad, in my opinion. The score wasn't lopsided, unlike what Southern did to poor
NAIA. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was an NAIA school, and you put up 86 points on them. I want to see what you're gonna do this week against LSU. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna turn the floor over to Zoe.
Well, it's one thing to get 50 put on you by a FBS team, but then to get 50 put on you by a SWAC school, it hurts a little bit more. I mean, that's your first conference loss. Now you back at the bottom of the barrel. You're 0-2. Yeah, but hey, Grambling can't talk much. We both scored a field goal. But this weekend was one of the weekends of what the hells and Jesus being called, and something about the name Musa won't be sung this weekend. It was so much hype going into this first week and so much letdown.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you recall, the first episode back in this in season 2, I had Grambling losing that game. Now, I don't know if I changed it for last week when we was doing our predictions, but in the original one, I did have Grambling dropping to Arkansas State. So, I mean, me personally, for me, it's one thing for the team to be playing each other because, I mean, you can kind of see how they going through the motions or whatnot, but your defense not really laying your offense down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not, that first game of the season, when you get that first hit, at that point, it's like, oh, okay, so this is real now. Your freshmen now, they understand, hey, this is a different ball game from high school. So, I mean, understandable. I think Grambling, that game actually did them a whole lot of good. It allowed them to put their offense and defense through the paces. And I just hope that whoever they have now, okay, we're gonna just go with the G. Zoe disappeared.
I'm trying to charge him a laptop. I'm sorry.
But I think that who they got this week?
Northwestern.
So I think that by the time SWAC gets around for Grambling, they'll be under like a different, they'll be more together, like the team will be in like came together. Right now you got so many moving pieces. It's a new coach, a whole lot of new players, and we're deep on the depth chart, but at the same time, we're still trying to figure out which pieces need to be placed on the field at the same time in order to be effective. And right now, what we did this past weekend was not effective.
Right.
Grambling could have done a whole lot better. Penalties, we got to get penalties under control. Of course, you know, when you get the flag, every time you done did something big or tried to have any momentum and it's a flag and they bringing you back, that halts your momentum and it kind of like crushes the kids. So, it was a whole lot of flags.
Some of the penalties were some home cooking. I don't care what nobody say. Some of the penalties he called on us, you didn't call on them. Or you call targeting, and then you call targeting us, let it stand. You call targeting on them, nah, it doesn't stand. It doesn't add up. You know, it didn't balance.
I mean, agreed. There were some questionable calls.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you're playing in somebody else's house, there is always a home cooking.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, we have experience in college athletics, so we understand one thing for sure. The officials are being paid out of your budgets. So, I mean, it'll be better if they just let them play, let them do their jobs, and you just call the game down the middle. In my opinion, a referee should never be a just integral part. They shouldn't be noticeable. Like, do your job, but I shouldn't see that you making BS calls.
Yeah.
I should notice you making a difference in the game. Now, a lot of people like, you know, with that score, did they really make a difference? But when you've crushed the momentum of the visiting team, then I have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn?
Sorry. Yeah, we sorry.
Okay. But first thing first, I told y'all. Hold on, Mo. You don't even know what I'm about to say. But I told y'all, Lane was about to beat UAPB, and I just picked I picked peanut butter because I just thought it wasn't in the trenches. And come to find out, it probably was. Lane just made like 3 mistakes throughout that whole game.
Yeah, so, I said it was gonna be close. I said less than 7. I called it.
You called it. I get that. We're gonna talk about that. It's over there. It's over there. I got it ready. Second, Alabama A&M was trash.
Well,
nah.
You got 30 LBS transfers.
Nah. That you got those transferred. Them boys been played teams like UAB before, and some even played in the SEC. You telling me after all that, that's what you showed up with at University of Alabama of Birmingham?
Chemistry. They ain't got no
The
chemistry.
Blazers. They blazed them. That's what they did.
Lit that ass on fire.
Zoe. Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm
Zero.
thinking maybe I'm gonna see something like, okay, maybe Alabama and they're gonna do something. I'm literally like, maybe they'll score 14 points in the fourth quarter against Jackson State.
Against the twos, maybe not.
But if you remember during the signing period and during while they was Alabama A&M was working the hell out of that transfer portal.
Yeah,
and
we
were like, we can't wait until the fall. But you did all of that to come out and do that. So I understand exactly what you're saying. That was terrible.
30 transfers from FBS. 30.
Trash.
And I'm about to say, go on down 85 a little bit.
No. That's all I had to end in my last one. I told y'all Alcorn, don't sleep on them. I'm picking them to beat Tulane. I'm just pointing that out now. So, but those are my three things from this weekend. I don't even want to talk about what happened in Miami.
Well, I guess I had one more. I just thought about it when you were talking about A&M.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama State. I watched that game. I was not impressed. They didn't do that well. Like when I say picks, fumbles, they was constantly giving Miles the ball. And had that been a SWAC school, they would have got the score ran up on them. And that's like the honest to God truth. They were not good at all. Yeah. And then Miles was steady catching penalties. And, so I just think that if it had a few more moments, Miles would have won that game. But State did pull it off, but it was an ugly win. A win nevertheless, but ugly.
Zoe, final words.
Week 2.
You just want to go ahead and skip to it?
You just want to get on in there.
Or you just want to
go ahead and flip my page.
Go ahead and flip the page.
Refresh. There we go.
Okay, so let's keep this thing moving since Zoe want to keep this thing moving. So we have to go to the picks.
Wait, we're not doing a recap of last week's picks, or we already did it?
No, we about to do that now. To do that now. I'm pulling it up now. Hold on. Give me a second.
Because I want to see how bad I did, because I know I did terribly.
Give me a second. Boom. There we go. All right, here we go. I ain't gonna take a picture. I just do it on the screen because we got a lot to talk about. All right, here we go. Let me move this out the way. So we already know how that went down. Fam and JSU, Graham, Arkansas State. We all picked UABB to beat Alabama A&M. Zoe took Tarleton, or however you spell their name. Me and Mo took Valley. Zoe took who? Andrew Bynum in them. Me and Mo took the reigning SWAC Western Conference champion. Let's point that out. We all took the U.
I mean, that was obvious.
We all took the Hornets. We all took Stephen F. Austin, but it was a close one.
It was. We
picked Southern. I didn't know they was playing basketball, but we'll talk about that too with them in LSU. So with the UAPB -7, Mo took Lane. Boy, Zoe called that. Last week, 201111. Last week.
I told you he called me. I told you that's why he was boosting.
9-1. Those are your current standings going into week 3 of SWAC football.
Okay. I don't feel too bad. Bless you.
Damn you, fam you.
I wouldn't say fam you. I would say this one.
Texas Southern too, yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. The Texas Southern one hurt.
Yeah, that Texas Southern one right there. Yeah. So yeah, that one right there hurt you.
Both of them hurt me.
Nah, the FAMU was different because we expected FAMU to come out and play.
Yeah.
But the Texas Southern, I'm like, come on, Zoe. This Texas Southern.
Texas Southern going Texas Southern. Yeah.
Come on.
That is definitely true. That's the truest thing you said tonight. They gonna Texas Southern.
Yeah, I was like,
going FAMU.
You can give them a win wrapped up in a nice little gift package, and they gonna fumble it.
This is what happened when you claim false championship.
So, with that being said, let's get into these SWAC picks for this week.
No Thursday night games. Yes.
No, everything is on Saturday. So first up, we're gonna go with Zoe. We got Texas Southern versus North Texas.
Easy. UNT. And that's right down. That's a good hour from me.
That's Denton, right?
Yeah. That's an hour with traffic. And I'm still not going.
UNT 3 to Hardwood. All right, we got one. We got the reigning Celebration Bowl champion South Carolina State versus Bethune. I got South Carolina State.
I think I got South Carolina State too. I can't.
Do I even have to say South Carolina
Okay.
State? Well, yes, I'm going to say it because I don't want to be marked absent.
3 to
South
Hardwood.
Carolina State with the
3
win.
to Hardwood. Got you, Mo. I got you. All right. Valley versus Austin Peay. Mo, you're first.
I pick Valley. I ain't confident in it, but I pick Valley.
I got Austin Peay. So
That's what I was finna pick, but I was like, I gotta pick Valley because last year I didn't pick Valley and they was winning. So
I see Austin Peay picking on the black colleges right now, so I'm gonna go with Austin Peay though.
Yeah, Zoe got Austin Peay. All right, I kind of know this one too. We got
UCLA.
She ain't gonna let you get it out.
Albany State versus FAMU, a bounce back game.
Shit.
I pick FAM. I mean, they picking on somebody this Division II, but I mean, considering we saw how Division II played this past weekend, Albany State's not a pushover, but I still think FAMU should bounce back in this one.
I got FAMU too.
3 to Hardway.
3 to Hardway. All right. We got Prairie View versus Abilene Christian.
Abilene Christian.
Zoe's going with Abilene.
I'm going with the air conditioner, AC.
Mo is going with AC too. Since I'm on the road, I'll be the wild guy. I'll take PV.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I already said it. It's on. We recorded, so
it's on record.
It's on record. I'll take PV. All right. UAPB versus North American University. Once again, I don't know nothing about North American University, but I ain't picking them over UAPB.
I was about to say, I don't know who North American is. So with that being a process of elimination, I went with Pine Bluff Peanut Butter.
Peanut butter.
So we're doing P. I'll go with PB. 3 to Hardway on peanut butter. All right, Alcorn versus Tulane. I already got Alcorn. I just feel like they're coming off that momentum. I think they're gonna take it in and surprise Tulane.
Money game, Tulane.
I think that Green Wave gonna drown them. So I'm going with Tulane.
Zoe and Mo got New Orleans.
Aren't they like the Green Waves or something for real?
Yeah.
Nobody care. All right. Alabama A&M versus Troy. You already know who I'm picking.
Helen of Troy.
Troy
3 to
Troy.
Troy 3 to Hardway. All right.
I thought he would have said this is Sparta.
You should have. Because what they're gonna do to Alabama A&M ain't gonna be funny.
I hope it don't never be another goose egg.
If I'm taking Troy I'm gonna say 42 points.
I say under 30.
I'm going over. I'm literally picking 42 points.
You know what? It probably be 50. I think they're gonna get a 50 piece on.
I hope not.
So
They're gonna be looking at Kanye like, boy, what you doing, man?
I
A
got
50 piece and a biscuit.
yeah. All right. Going down in Shreveport, Louisiana, Grambling State University versus Northwestern State. I am taking my alma mater. Hugh Jackson gonna get us right. Hopefully we get a quarterback and get us right. But I just think Grambling gonna get that over Northwestern.
I picked the Demons.
Monica.
Look now, I mean, Jesus, I already picked Baylor over Austin P. I don't feel like I'm confident in that one. I have Grambling after this. I have Grambling winning, but they still shaking back. I think they still trying to come together.
I'm more confident in picking Grambling than Valley over Austin P.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I feel like Grambling still got some work to do.
They do, but hopefully.
I mean, I'm hoping that they win. I don't mind taking this L for this pick. I hope I take an L for this pick.
All right, then. Well, I hear you, man.
When we play in Northwestern, outside of Northwestern, we always win. So I'm gonna go with that fact and hope we continue it. And I'm going with Grambling.
All right.
The tradition.
The tradition.
All right. Going down in Memphis, Jackson State versus Tennessee State.
I went with Coach Prime and his boys. Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
This better be closer than OBC. Tennessee State got a solid team. They look good against whoever they played. But Jackson just, man.
They got some monsters.
All right, we all rocking with Coach Prime.
Play his theme music.
Now give me my theme music.
I hope it ain't like they was doing it at Huddle, because I got a video where they hyped the pregame. They was like F them, but they weren't saying F them. They was actually saying the words. It was pretty lit.
This is my deep down inside. I hope Grambling, the World of Fame, has that song in their repertoire, wherever you say, however you say it.
Repertoire.
Okay.
Well,
the world.
That game is next week. That's gonna be a good pick. But we'll wait.
Shock the world. I need the World of Fame to play it.
All right. So recap: we all taking North Texas over Texas Southern. We all taking.
We ain't done.
Who else we missing?
We didn't do Bama State and UCLA.
We did do them. You said you stopped me.
You still missed the battle.
We ain't do Slytherin and LSU.
I was building up to it. I was building. I was going to come down to it because I think I just wanted to build this up after what happened this weekend, because I wanted y'all to talk more about this 86 point. Okay. So let me build this up. So first, let me start back over. So recap of our picks. We all taking North Texas over Texas Southern. We're all taking South Carolina State over Bethune. We're all taking UCLA over Alabama State. We're all taking FAMU over Albany State. We're all taking Troy over Alabama A&M, and we're all taking Jackson State over Tennessee State. Now, here's where things get different. Mo is taking Valley. Me and Zoe got Austin P. I'm taking Alcorn. Y'all are taking Tulane. I'm taking. No. Excuse me. That's right. No. We all taking peanut butter too, right? All right. Me and Zoe got Graham. Mo got Northwestern State. And now for the game, because a game was played Sunday in New Orleans at the Dome, which was LSU versus Florida State, which LSU got the kick block and Florida State won, which Louisiana State University, you had one job. And then Southern goes and put 86 points on little old Florida Memorial down in Miami, Florida, whose football program just started up 2 years ago. And people are already picking Southern 31-10.
What?
Hmm?
Yeah, it was people. His people on Facebook 31-10 Southern.
What?
Yeah, 31-10 Southern.
Yeah, I wouldn't have did that.
Yeah, it's not people who actually work in the sports world. It's just people on Facebook talking.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
The
in
people
that,
on Facebook.
yeah, but so
I did see. I have family say they gonna beat LSU too, but no.
yeah. So in Baton Rouge, I don't know if this is the first time ever playing. This is the first time I've ever seen them Southern play LSU in Baton Rouge. This is my first time ever seeing it. So, hey guys, who are you choosing? Is it the team on the other side of Baton Rouge, or is it the team that's centered around Baton Rouge?
Okay, so you got LSU in the bottoms, and you got Southern in Scotlandville or whatever the name of the place is. Y'all may want to mark this down because I never pick LSU for anything. If they rolling rocks down the street, I'm gonna pick LSU to lose. But this week I got LSU to win because Southern was. You put up 86 points on the NAIA school that just got their program. I can't rock with that. That's not even a true test.
3 the hard way, so.
LSU. LSU.
And we got LSU 3 the hard way.
Barbara, they took that song talking about that was their first chat. No, sir. Y'all lost y'all rabbit mouth. Y'all know y'all got.
Baby, I just wanna watch it when LSU play. What is it, Tiger?
Hey, it's gonna be different though, because Southern ain't gonna be able to play like they want to,
But don't Gremlin play them in a couple years?
next year.
Next year?
Yeah. Them PWIs have scripts, and hey, if they say play now, that's your chance to play. There ain't no play when you want to. No, we don't do that.
I mean, the thing is, that's the way it's supposed to be for all games. But now we're getting into the thing where the bands are basically just sitting there because now they gotta play this sponsor on the Jumbotron, they gotta play that sponsor. It's all these different commercials, but you got this band here just sitting here.
Well, hey.
You can still play it and still play the sponsor. Anybody really looking at the board, they want to hear the band.
But they won't let them play while they're playing.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to.
Yeah,
Wow.
I missed that part of
At Jackson, they have an actual script. They used to, when I used to go there, it tells them, okay, this timeout is a commercial. The next timeout, commercial. Then, okay, band.
Well, that's what happened when you play on TV. Hey, they paying you. So hey, band, you gotta take this L. We getting paid to play this. But Zoe, guess what time it is?
It's time for my bold predictions.
No, it's not.
No!
It's time for Mo top 5.
Mo top 5.
Mo top 5.
Mo top 5. Now, let's recap of Mo top 5 from last week, which was still at number 5. Was Valley.
Mm-hmm.
Then she switched it. And number 4, I think, hold on, let me go to it. I got the picture right here. So boom, boom, boom. She put Alcorn, which was a good one. Then she added Southern, kicked out FAMU, moved Jackson to 2. Jackson was 2 and Grambling State 1. So Mo, what is your top 5 for this week?
Okay, there has been a lot of movement in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
And Valley is no longer in the top 5, but I feel like they will work their way back in. Y'all don't kill me because I am Graham fan, but I have Grambling at number 5.
This is your top 5.
Number 4, I have Prairie View. I mean, it wasn't like we had a whole bunch of wins. So I have 5 Grambling, 4 Prairie View, 3 Southern, 2 Alcorn, 1 Jackson State.
Can you repeat that one more time?
5, I have Grambling State, 4 Prairie View A&M, 3 Southern, 2 Alcorn State, 1 Jackson State.
That is Mo top 5. Zoe, any critiques about that?
I got 5 Alabama State.
Oh.
4 PV,
Mm.
3 Alcorn,
Mm.
2 Southern, 1 Jackson.
Ooh.
Yeah, they
Okay.
put up 86 points, but they did look all right. They look better.
I mean, they look decent. I just wouldn't have put Bama State in there because
they 2-0. You gotta give them a little bit of credit.
I ain't got to give them nothing. They barely beat Miles, so I'm not giving them no credit.
Until Grambling shake back, you gotta get. Grambling is honorable mention. There we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
but I got them at number 5.
Yeah, I got them.
And guess what? In my Power 5.
It's Mo Power 5.
Mo Power 5.
Mo Power 5. All right.
What's about Minute Maid Lemonade?
Guess what's back this week, ladies and gentlemen?
The National Football League.
The National Football League. I will play in the video. It's going to be the football theme music, whatever it goes.
Oh.
Yeah. So we got a lot to talk about. So let's get this rocking and rolling. Let's get these picks out the way so we can get to talk about some football and see what y'all excited about. So Thursday night football, first game up, we got the Rams versus the Bills. I'm picking the Ram in the bush because I just don't think Buffalo offensive line can handle Aaron Donald because he's really pissed after what happened.
I mean, you can't doubt that Ram in the bush.
Nope.
That's my pick.
Mo got the Rams in the bush.
I got the Rams in the bush under 7.
Under 7?
-7. So got him under 7. All right. We got the Eagles versus the Lions. I don't know why people are picking the Eagles to make it to the Super Bowl. I don't see it. Maybe I'm missing something. But for this one, I'm going with the upset pick. You know I've been rocking with the Lions ever since Hard Knocks. So
I mean, I was looking at that and I'm like, for some reason, the Lions kept jumping out at me. And I was like, do I go with them or do I go against them and pick the E-Girls? Or I picked the E-Girls.
I can't do E-Girls, Mo, just in case we make it.
I chose the Eagles.
Wow, both of y'all. Okay.
Jalen Hurts is a solid quarterback. You gotta give him his credit.
I'm about to say roll tide.
Okay. We got the 49ers versus the Bears.
The Bears. Oh, but I picked the Niners.
Mo got the Niners.
Man, stop reading my cards. I got the Niners.
So we all going Niners 3 the hard way. All right, big game opener, Steelers versus the Bengals.
I picked the big cat.
So Bengals, okay. I like the Bengals as well.
I chose Joe Burrow.
Hey, 3 the hard way on the Bengals. Yeah. All right. Patriots versus the Dolphins. I'm going with Tua.
Ooh.
I was about to say, and much like
You won't let me spell Tua. Yeah, well, there we go. Booyah.
Much like Florida does not pick the Saints to win anything, I hate the Patriots. I'm going with the Dolphins.
Going with Tua.
I coin flipped and I got the Patriots.
Going with the Patriots.
Literally, I coin flipped and got the Patriots.
All right, big game. Big game. The Browns versus the Panthers.
Brown is a nice color. Going with the Browns.
Going with the Browns.
I get the Panthers.
Ooh.
I just don't. Who's starting quarterback for the Browns?
You want me to look into them that hard? I don't like them that much. I just went with them because it was a color.
Oh, keep the party going. Mm-hmm.
All right,
I already picked one cat.
All right, we got the Colts versus the Texans.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
I'm just going with the
With the
Colts.
Texans, I got the Colts.
Man, the Colts ain't do nothing during the preseason. I ain't picked them.
It's
Preseason.
I understand that, but Jesus Christ, show me
Okay,
something.
okay. We moving on. You know who I'm picking.
I already picked the Falcons.
Picking them damn dirty birds.
Give me the Falcons too. If JC was able to get on your shit, cuss all of us out. That didn't pick the Saints.
What you gonna do, Zoe?
She'll cuss you two out because I'm going with the Aints.
Ravens versus the Jets. Give me Lamar.
No doubt.
Ravens.
Three the hard way. Tell your brother we picked 3 the hard way on the Ravens.
All right, I'm sure gonna tell him he better be happy about it too.
If not, if they don't win, he got cash up.
Can I go first on the next one? How you gonna go first?
Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead, Mo.
I wanted to shark you. I picked the Jaguars.
I know you did. I know you did.
Because I was not picking the Commies.
Who did I choose?
This is a good time to mute you. I just want to point that out.
3 the hard way.
Was you threatening to mute him?
Yes. Packers versus the Vikings. He was doing good too. I let him speak his truth. We moved on. We're doing better. Packers versus the Vikings.
Cheez-Its.
Cheesehead.
What is that emoji?
Do they have one?
I thought they had.
Yep, it's a piece of cheese.
There you go. All right, Giants versus the Titans.
Tits.
I knew it was coming.
I have to spell Titans. I gotta spell Titans. Can't spell tits.
3 the hard way.
3 the hard way on the tits. I can say it, just can't spell it. All right, Raiders versus the Bolts. I think this is gonna be a good game. I think we're finna see who's gonna take first place in the AFC West. Because I'm telling you, people are gonna sleep on the Raiders. I'm picking that black hole.
I picked the Pirates.
3 the hard way.
3 the hard way on the Raiders.
Yeah, the black hole. The black and silver.
All right, we got the Chiefs versus the Cardinals, which is could be a good game too as well. I got the Chiefs.
I mean, I'm in Missouri, so rocking with the Chiefs.
Yes, sir.
3 the hard way on the Chiefs. Sunday night football. We gonna come back to it. Monday night football. Russell Westbrook makes his return to play the Seattle Seahawks. For the first time ever, we said Seattle Seahawks on this sports agency blog. We never said Seattle Seahawks.
He did. I went with Sierra.
We going with Sierra.
I got the Sierra Broncos.
The Sierra Broncos. 3 the hard way on Sierra. Boo, we love you. We got to get you on the show, Sierra. Going back to Sunday night football.
My goodness. Not my goodness.
Hey,
Tom Brady versus the Dallas Cowboys. Zomo, y'all know what to do. Shout, what do you got to say?
We all think that having one quarterback is a bad idea. But opening week, I picked Dallas. They may disappoint me, but I gotta rock with Dallas for the first week before I exercise my right to free agency.
I think it's just too much riding on this game. It's too much momentum. Let's go with the boys. I hope they feed off the crowd.
And he put it in all caps.
Tampa.
You might well
He
Hey
go back
man,
up.
no. We once it's final, it's final. So that's what it is. But we can recap Thursday night football. First game up, we got Ram versus the Bills. We got Ram in the bush, but Zoe got it under -7, excuse me. Eagles versus the Lions. Still shocked. More and Zoe with the Eagles. I got the hard knocks. 49ers versus the Bears. We threw the hard way on the Niners. Steelers versus the Bengals. Threw the hard way on the Bengals. Patriots versus the Dolphins. Me and Mo got Tua. Zoe got the Patriots. Brown versus the Panthers. Mo went with the Browns. Me and Zoe got the Panthers. Colts versus the Texans. Mo said the Colts didn't do nothing in preseason. It's the preseason. I guess she saw something in the Texans. Me
I
and Zoe
did.
got the Colts. Saints versus the Falcons. Zoe went with the Saints. You know I ain't going with them. And Mo picked the Falcons. Ravens versus the Jets. We all took Mo brother. Jaguar versus the Commodores or the Commodores or the Commodies or the whatever.
Commanders.
We all rock with Duval. We ain't changing nothing. Packers versus the Vikings. We all took the Cheesehead. Giants versus the Titans. Mo, who did we all pick?
The Tits.
Raiders versus the Bolts. We took the Black Hole. Chiefs versus the Cardinals. We took the Chiefs. Monday Night Football. We took Sierra through the hard way. And for me to mess things up, I took Tampa Bay. Mo and Zoe took them boys. And if you scroll down, nothing yet.
First week 1.
Nothing yet. So that's where we stand for that. Mo, Zoe, what are you excited about week 1 of the National Football League?
I'm just excited to see the teams play. Like I said, preseason, So I'm excited to see them actually come out and play. Like the starters just actually on the field. And, if teams getting beat to sleep, you remove your starters. I'm okay with that. I want to see that. I'm just excited that the league is back and a lot of the COVID restrictions and stuff have been lifted. So I'm just excited for the season.
I'm excited for a full weekend of football from college to NFL, high school, all that good stuff. Just excited.
I'm just ready to see my Jaguars back on the field when our head coach is a competent young man that knows that this is a 17-game week season now, and to know that you're not going to win them all. And on top of that, you're not going to score on every drive. We'll love it, but it's all good. Jaguars are back, rocking and rolling. Now, Zoe, guess what time it is?
It's my bold predictions.
It is
You better
Zoe
point that finger
bold
ahead at
prediction.
serious face. I like it.
Zoe bold prediction. Give us your 3 bold predictions for the week, Zoe.
For the week, first, number 3.
Number 3.
South Carolina State and BCU. It's gonna be a dogfight to the end. It's gonna be a nice bloody dogfight.
Peter gonna get you.
I'm sorry. I think they're gonna let that slide because he already called himself DJ Polar Bear. So it's like, he rocked with it, but it's his bold prediction. My bad.
Okay. They knew what I'm talking about. It's just gonna be a good fight to the end. Let's say that. Okay, there we go. Number 2. Sierra Wilson. His return home.
Come on now.
I mean, this gonna be some personal. I think it's gonna be some personal things put into the score. You know, I think he's just gonna have one of them nights. You like, yeah, just to rub in your face, like, thank you for letting me go.
Yeah.
He gonna be introduced to that crowd real quick.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I know you a Christian, good Christian brother. I am too. Don't trip, God not done with me. But I know you're gonna be like calling them bitches under your tongue. So I'm gonna say it for you. So if you want to send some money my way for saying that, hey, anytime you
in Florida thought it was gonna be me. I was not the first one to cuss this season.
You know what, Mo? You know what? Let me mute him since he did curse first. I really would thought it would be you. You know what, Mo? You right. You right. He was doing so good. He was doing so good. I had to mute him. Mo, I had to mute him on his bold predictions.
Ooh, that's when it's rough right there. Like you get muted during your segment.
He had one more to go.
Oh, maybe that builds the anticipation for like the number one.
I guess we'll see when he unmuted stuff.
Let's see what he got. Coming out of timeout, number one of Zoe's bold predictions. Where you go?
All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. I'm the cusser in the family. I'm sorry. Number one. You all know where I'm going with this, so it's not shocking to you. Hugh Jackson get his first win as Grambling head coach.
And these are Zoe bold predictions going into technically it would be week 3 for us, week 2 of the football season.
Of college.
Week 1 for NFL.
Week 1 of NFL. 3, 2, 1.
I mean, because the only reason I say 3 because we already had a episode done before all this started, so I could, whatever. So, we got to pick a game at regular football. So, the other college football team. So, I'm really looking forward. I'm gonna steal this from you, Mo. I'm really looking forward to seeing Alabama versus Texas.
That's gonna be a good one.
Is it really?
Well, if it's, I think it's gonna be a cool game. I think Bama gonna roll, but I think it'll be a cool game because Bama tends to start off like sluggish, slow, is kind of like their thing, but then when they get rolling, it's a wrap. So I think it'll be a cool game in the first quarter.
Yeah. Zoe?
Ohio State take out revenge for Grambling on Arkansas State. No, I'm just playing. I want to see this Kentucky and Florida matchup. I think that's going to be a good one.
And one last thing. I don't know who bright idea for the Chick-fil-A kickoff, who picked the games this year, but Georgia versus Oregon. And then who want to see Georgia Tech versus Clemson?
Georgia.
No, that was not a good primetime game.
If that's the case, then you also got to look at the fact that the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, weren't they expanded?
Not yet. They voted it to go to 12, but it probably take effect 24.
Okay.
Yeah,
but they have been discussing and trying to do that for the longest anyway, so it's not really a big deal.
I think they should have did 8.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have did 8. Like 12, I think that's just too much.
That's too much.
Like 18, bro.
Not a even. When you look at it, it's not an even breakdown bracket. Like this is always you have to double it. So if you start out with 4, it should have been 8, then 16. To go to 12, it's gonna be awkward.
It's odd.
I think they should have stayed with 8 because even if you go back from last year, was it Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State? No, not Ohio State. Michigan. And who was the other team? It was Alabama. Georgia played Michigan. Who did Alabama play? Come on, Mo. This your team.
Ooh, you don't want. I can't say what I be doing on this podcast. What is vlog? because
Who did Alabama play? It wasn't Clemson.
it wasn't Clemson. Because Clemson, did they even make it?
No, was it Oklahoma?
And they won't let me pull it up.
I know Georgia played Michigan in the Orange
Was it
Bowl.
Oklahoma?
I didn't think it was Oklahoma.
Because Georgia played Michigan in the Orange Bowl. Alabama played in the, I want to say the Sugar, or was it the Peach?
Okay, so no, that ain't the right one. That pulled up 2021.
Cincinnati.
It was Cincinnati.
It was Cincinnati in the Peach. Or was it the Peach or the Fiesta?
I thought it was a peach.
Cotton Bowl.
All right, so you had Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, Cincinnati.
And we played it in Texas.
And the Orange Bowl was
and
Georgia.
Alabama won 27-6. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the next, and so look who was number 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Right now?
No, from last year, because it had to be I think Oklahoma was there. It was somebody else that they was looking for too.
So the top 25 at the end of last season was Bama, Georgia. Hold on. I think it's lying to me.
No, if you could get it what it was going into the bowl games, not after. Because I think I can't think of the teams right now. It's just been a minute. But I'm trying to get to the top 8 teams. Like those top 8 was
Baylor.
legit. Yeah, Baylor.
Ohio State.
Okay.
Oklahoma State.
Okay.
And Notre Dame.
See, so like after that, like really, to me, it's just that I would have took that top 8 because that to me, you got 2 SEC, you got 2 Big 12. I would love to see something like that happen. 12 teams. Zoe, what was the next?
You said the
4
top
after
8
that?
or the top 6?
8.
So it was Bama, Michigan, Georgia, Cincinnati. Notre Dame was 5. Ohio State was 6. Baylor was 7, and Miss was 8.
So there'd been 3 SC teams in the if they did the 8, it'd be 3 SC teams. Who's the next 4? Go to 12. You didn't even show it.
Hold on 1 second.
Boy, we some sports heads. I just want to point that
9
out.
was Oklahoma State, 10 was Michigan State. 11 was Utah, 12 was Pittsburgh.
Like nobody want to see that shit. We're good with 8.
Yeah, we was good with 8 because after that it started getting kind of funky.
Yeah. So I think they should have did 8 instead of 12, but that's just my opinion.
Which I can understand why Oklahoma State was 9. I mean, I can understand why they was ranked, but I mean they was 11-2. Ole Miss was 1 above them, and they was 10-2. So
SEC was just better than Big 12 all the time.
Yep.
All right. Free Sports Bar, week 2 of the SWAC, week 1 of NFL football, week 3 for us. Anything else y'all want to say before we wrap this up?
So tired.
I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired, pal. That's Zoe, that's Mo. I'm Florida. This is Free Sports Bar. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
God bless.
Headline, Starlight.
DJ Star.